Welcome everybody. This is Ken Bullender with the Prosperity Network, here to share some exciting information about our Prosperity Accelerator, as well as back window advertising and our extreme Rhino build that we're doing. So we have a lot of exciting information. We even have more than that we're not going to go into tonight. Guys, there's no lack of opportunity or innovation here with our team. We're going to share some exciting information, some time specific announcements that's happening here today. So we have some exciting news that we're going to share with you. And so let me go ahead and direct your attention to the screen here. So we have the Prosperity Accelerator, and what that is it's a software that we're actually providing for all of our associates that are working with us. It's an amazing software system that Tyson Curtis has been working on with us for months. Guys, we have been spending months putting this together. So the whole idea, guys, is we want to have multiple streams of income, which is really smart when you look at today's business environment. I know myself, I thought I was set for life once in real estate, and then the whole mortgage crisis hit, and I found myself starting over. So lessons learned is, from my perspective, is don't put all your eggs in one basket. You don't want to, you really want to have multiple streams of income. Now, that's an exciting concept, but to execute on that, it's not easy. Now, what you really need, and guys, what we've literally been spending 5 years putting together is a system. So you're able to have a single point of focus promoting a system, but the system manages the multiple streams of income. And the Prosperity Accelerator, now that is a phenomenal tool, as you'll find out. Now you can use that tool to market and promote your real estate business, your mortgage business, insurance business, or a home-based business. So this is a tool that anyone can use for any single opportunity that you want to use. However, what's called unique selling proposition is this software that allows us to build multiple streams of income in a very strategic, systematic way. And guys, really when you look at it, we get compensated for building a network. And it's exciting when you have a network and you put them into an opportunity and things work out. On the flip side of that, it can be devastating, as we all know, when you put your heart and soul and energy into promoting an opportunity and you're disappointed. And so my philosophy of the time to get the multiple streams of income in place isn't when something happens, but to build multiple streams of income all at the same time. And again, it's important to do, but it's not easy to do. And that's what the Prosperity Accelerator is all about. Now with that, guys, we're building a network of like-minded individuals that are all about helping other people. And really, when you look at it, the value is your network. And so what we're doing is we're aligning ourselves with like-minded people. And really, we want to be more committed to the team and to the system than any one opportunity. Really, the way I look at it is the opportunities are our vendors. And if any one of those disappoint us, hey, let's stay together. Let's work together to build multiple streams of income. And again, it sounds easy to do, but it's not simple. Okay, I think as Einstein says, it's simple to complicate things. It's very complicated to make it simple. And so literally, we've spent years putting together this concept, this system, where we could build multiple streams of income in the simplest fashion possible. And Tyson, he's going to get into the back office here in a little bit and show us what that's all about. Now, let me give you some specifics. Now, first of all, I want to state that the software is really two components. There's the Prosperity Accelerator. As I scroll down the page here, and we have a free version. We also have the professional version we call the Accelerator package. But as we scroll down here, let's see, I'm not sharing. Let me actually change the screens that I'm sharing here for a minute. I'll do that really quick. And it's easier actually to show you off our website. So let me do that. So I'm just right here on our website of the Prosperity Accelerator, and we have our basic version, which gives you done-for-you capture pages, done-for-you landing pages, basically sales funnels. They're all built together to promote businesses that we are working together. So the sales funnels are all built for you, it's done for you, and you can use those to build your business. Now, the advantage of the Accelerator membership, the package, the upgrade, is it allows you to actually build your own sales funnels, to build your own capture pages, even build your own websites. Guys, that is amazing. And also with this system, you're actually able to email to your group without having to get additional complicated software like Aweber or Constant Contact, things like that. So guys, to have a software system that can do all that this system can do, and the fact we're giving you the free version that has a lot of that involved, but also tonight you're going to hear about benefits of upgrading to the Accelerator package, the $50 package, especially when we talk about back window advertising, because this is a essential part of the back window advertising process. So let's go ahead and scroll down a little bit more, and you can see that our system really is comprised of two components. You have the Prosperity Accelerator as half of the system, and I say half, but quite frankly, for 70% of our network, that will be sufficient for all that you need. Now, for the people that want to be more aggressive and really be more involved in building income, we have the Accelerator Prosperity System. And let me give you a brief description of what this is and what these packages are. So you have the base package, which is the $50. So you can pay an additional $50 a month, and you have access to the other software, the Accelerator Prosperity System. Guys, this is an amazing system. This is like having an assistant that is going to sift and sort through all of your leads so that you're spending all of your time just talking to interested people. Matter of fact, this system has been proven to cultivate your leads even to the point of people signing up into the business before you even talk to them. Now, how cool is that? The fact that you can actually be talking to people after they join your business. It's a totally different conversation, and this system makes that possible. So what we have is, we call it conversational text campaigns, where, in fact, with our back window advertising, people text a keyword and it has a conversation with them. There's all kinds of campaigns that you can do. You can have a Rhino campaign. You can have all kinds of campaigns with the system. It'll have conversations with people, even sending them to your presentations that we build in the Prosperity Accelerator. It'll send with the presentations where people can actually go in and sign up. And of course, you'll have notifications of people that go through the sales funnels with the Prosperity Accelerator, and Tyson's going to show you how that works. Guys, these two systems work so well together. So what's the difference between the $100 package with the $50 package with the upgrade, and the $150, which is the 50 plus the 100, or the $200 a month package, which is our $50 base plus the $150 upgrade? They're really all the same product. The main difference is the credits. On the $100 package, which is the foundation of the 50 plus the $50. So for $100 you get both packages. You get 1,000 credits. Now those credits, what those are good for is for sending text messages to people in your database. Also, there's I failed to mention, but there's a feature called a ringless voicemail, which is incredible, guys. This it's called high tech and high touch. So you can give people this personal feel of you reaching out to them, having conversations in text, in ringless voicemail. Now the way that works is it shows up as a missed call on their cell phone, leaves a message directly on their voicemail of you calling them. Or I mean, we could set up, we have campaigns we could set up where we call them as well. So that's an incredible system, guys, and we'll have other presentations where we go into more depth. Now the cool thing, let me now change what I'm sharing, go back to the PowerPoint, and let's see, here we go. So let me actually change. Actually, I'll go back to the other website. This This will make it easier. Okay, so we have the two websites. There's the prosperityaccelerator.com. That explains that package. To get a fuller explanation of the Accelerated Prosperity System, then go to acceleratorprosperitySystem.com. And on here, you can see the different benefits. So these are the total amount. So we have the 50, the 100, the 150, and the 200. Now the 100 and higher includes the accelerator package, as I mentioned. Now, the other great thing, guys, in addition to this being phenomenal technology to help you grow your business with the least amount of rejection, guys, this is incredible. I call it chicken marketing. Okay, so if you don't like rejection, this is a wonderful system that can sift and sort. Like Don Braden says, there's a saying, professionals or amateurs convince, professionals sort. See, it's not a matter of talking to people and trying to convince them of our business. We just sort through people and find the people that are interested in our business. Well, it takes a lot of time and fear of rejection when you're doing it yourself. But this system will allow the technology to do the heavy lifting for you. It's an incredible system. Now, we've also added, as you can see on the screen here, a 2-level affiliate program, which is phenomenal. Now, this could develop into a substantial income, but in the beginning, there's 2 levels that we want to accomplish with you. Number one, with a 25% commission of the people that you enroll and a 10% override, our first goal is to make this software free for you. So if it was just on your own efforts, 4 times 25% is 100%. So really it's 4 and it's free. Now, really it could be better than that in 2 ways, because you can introduce somebody to this. So you have one person on your front line where you're getting 25%. Well, they could go get very busy and you're making 10% off what they do. So if they brought in 10 people, that would cover your cost right there, even though you meant you only enrolled 1 person. Now, the other thing too, where you can break even with even 1 referral, is what if the person that you invited enrolled for the $200 package? Well, what's 25% of $200? Well, it's $50, isn't it? So that means that with 1 referral, maybe you're fine with the $50, but you refer 1 person, they decide to go for it and have the most robust system, and they get the $200 package. Well, as you can see, with 1 referral, you are you have broken even right there. Now, the second level we want to accomplish with you is to get you making some, $500 a month, $1,000 a month, with the goal not just to spend that money, but to use that money in buying credits. See, with this system, guys, you can buy leads, import those leads into the system, have the system text those people, and then just really work with the people that are responding to those text messages. So people are just opting in, raising their hand. That way, you're only spending your time with people that are very interested in the process. So guys, that's our system. Now, when we talk about our other amazing ways to build, hey, Wes, I can see you're driving. It's fun to see Wes driving. Hey, and Billy, good to see you, buddy. We'll have lots of our awesome, hey, Will, how you doing, bud? Good to see you, Will. All right. Hey, I love this platform, guys. And now we're going to get into some Q&A at the end, and we'll have some interaction. That's my favorite part right there. So guys, these are some very, very powerful tools, and just by sharing with a few people, these tools can become free. And then we want you to be able to use these profits for a couple things. You can use them for credits in the system, or you can use them to dedicate those funds into our other streams of income. So literally, you can bootstrap into profits multiple streams of income and start with just $50. Of course, there's lots of options, but that's the purpose of this software. The other thing, guys, is it gives us some control, because we want you to get paid. And we know whenever, as a marketing team, we're promoting with companies can disappoint. But we love the fact that we can have the control to make sure anyone that's marketing people to this marketing system are going to get paid, and we're going to make sure of that. Okay, so if you could make sure that you're muted, folks, that would be great. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and mute all again and just make sure. Um, it's been really good, but just starting to hear a little bit of background. Okay, so guys, that's our foundation. We have these incredible marketing tools. Now, where can you find other people that are interested in subscribing to these packages? Well, let's talk about our next tool. Guys, this is such an exciting system. And this is one of our announcements, guys. We have a team of people. Will saw it here when he's in Salt Lake, and West has seen it. If you've been in Utah, Lee and Carrie were in town, and Roger, they saw the back windows as well. Guys, we're so excited about this because this allows you to build a business because of being part of a team without even talking to anybody. Okay, so and we're going to explain in deeper how we work together as a team here to build this income. And I think you're going to be really excited about how we build these streams of income by the time we're done. But think about this, guys. Now, I actually started this concept after the real estate crash. I was trying to find motivated sellers of houses back in 2008. And after the crash, I didn't have a lot of money. And so, I wanted to be able to have billboards at really finding motivated sellers for the real estate business. And I couldn't afford at the time. I went from co-owning 140 homes to losing everything. But at that time, I could not afford a big billboard. And so I got this idea, well, what if I just rent other people's back window? And I literally started back window advertising back then. I moved away from it. But in our discussions with our leaders, this concept was put back on the table. And guys, for what we're doing right now, I think it will absolutely explode all of our home-based business, all of our income streams in a very simple, extremely duplicatable fashion that if you follow how this works, I think you'll be blown away. The response we've been getting off this has been off the charts. It's really, really exciting. So first of all, in this time, in the times we're living in right now, we know that there's a lot of people that are stressed about money. Now, we actually have a new format. I'll get that changed on the website. We just got the format done. But you imagine you pull up behind this car and we want to rent your back window and pay you up to $500 a month. Well, that's going to catch a lot of people's attention. Now, you think about that. Well, anyway, on the next slide, I'll talk about the duplication. But you can see that's a very attractive offer. What if we can pay someone enough money to pay for their car insurance or even a car payment if they were successful enough? So this really is an attractive message. And now, what they do is they go to the website. And by the way, guys, you have the website we're looking at in our Prosperity Accelerator system. There's a replicated website where you can direct people to this website. You just change the URL and they'll go to this website, but we make sure always, guys, that you get the credit. So as you look at this, so people go to this website and they go, wow, this looks pretty nice. And so what they do, there's just a little brief video here that says if you're a company and you're interested in renting our fleet's back window, then please click on the blue tab and they'll go there and they'll fill out that form. Now, that will be the minority of people. Now, by the way, for that, we literally are getting a clientele of businesses that want to pay to rent your back window. And if you're just interested in the short-term cash, then it could be a local real estate company or any company. So that we're building a list of companies that want to advertise with us. However, guys, that's not where the big money is. But when people go to this website, they'll scroll down and we say, if you want to apply to get paid to rent your back window, then fill out that, click that button. It'll take them to the form and they can fill it out. Now, it's very important, guys. We call this the retail offer. It's very important that we honor this offer. And if somebody just wants to rent their back window, they don't want to make multiple streams of income, that's all they want to do, then that's fantastic. We'll give them options, but if they want to stay there, then that's fine. Now, if their window is productive enough, we'd be crazy not to, if their window is producing, maybe they're driving for Uber or Lyft or another company. And if their window is producing, we'd be crazy not to keep paying them in commensurate with the value that we're getting off renting their back window. But the big money we're going to talk about next. Okay, so what they do is they fill out that form, and that, see, it's very important when people look on your back window, they go to back window advertising, and that's all they see. But what we're going to do is we're going to say, hey, all of our companies have a corporate sponsor. Your corporate sponsor is this other company, which we'll tell you about in a few minutes. And with this company, they have an e-wallet system. In order to pay you the $50 for your first month, see, we're paying for the sticker. There's no money out of their pocket. We're paying for the sticker. We'll pay $50 for their first month, and then we're going to monitor and see how what kind of success we're having off their window. But there's no money out of their pocket. Excuse me. But what we tell them, in order to pay you, we need to have you set up in this company and set up your e-wallet. Well, we're actually putting them in our Rhino build that we're building, that we're going to talk about later. And so 2 or 3 weeks later, we show them, we give them the option of partnering in profits with us. We say, oh, by the way, in the 3 weeks since you signed up, we have 100 people on your team. If you decide that you want to partner in profits with us in business, I can show you what that looks like. Our goal is to convert at least 80%, maybe 90% of all those people to being partners in profits with us, okay? So let me show you what that looks like. So for those individuals that really get the idea, if you think about Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant, the retail offer is for the E quadrant thinkers, right? The people that are not really entrepreneurial. And that's a very clean offer. But if they're an S quadrant, or even better, a B quadrant thinker or an I quadrant thinker, they're going to like the option of partnering with us a lot better. Because this, folks, we're going to back this up with, we'll explain how this works. But rather than settling for $100, $50 a month, $100 a month, with option B, we're going to show them how they can make $500 a month, over time, potentially $5,000 a month or more by partnering with us in profits. So let me kind of explain how that works. So you think about this, guys. Okay, so as we mentioned, they could become a brand partner with us, learn how to leverage the power of duplication by installing, I like to call this a self-replicated lead portal on your car. Okay, now we know in marketing, the phrase prospecting goes back to the days of the prospectors panning for gold, right? So leads literally can be worth gold to us. But guys, what we're going to show you next is the leads off these windows are not only gold, they're self-replicating gold. So imagine if you had the formula for self-replicating gold, what would that be worth? Okay, and I'm going to share with you guys how that works right here. So rather than settling for the small money, they can participate in the big money if they partner with us. So here's how that works. As I mentioned, so this is more what the message looks like. So if someone's pulling up behind you or one of our partners and they see this sign, rent your back window, get paid up to $500 per month, text money to this number. Back window advertising. Now some have chosen to put their own URL. When you do that, you'll point it to the website with the back window advertising website, the replicated website. So that'll go to your website if you choose to have the URL. You don't have to. But so here's what we say. Turn the power of one back window to generate prosperity in your life. Regardless of your time or your skills, you can leverage the power of compound results to grow your prosperity. So here's how it works. So as somebody pulls up and they see this window, they decide, well, first of all, what are they thinking? They're saying, okay, well, I would like to get paid to do what you're doing. I would like to get paid to rent my back window. So everyone that responds and takes action on that, what are they going to do? Well, they're going to be renting their back window. So it's not unreasonable. In fact, we would expect that one back window would turn into 4 back windows, would turn into 16 back windows, 64, 250. You can literally have 1,000 people out there with these back window advertising that's driving traffic, driving people to sign up into multiple streams of income with us. So all these businesses that we're doing, guys, this is a self-replicated gold system that fits right in with the software system that we showed you. Guys, this is just amazing. Now, one of the sayings that we like to say around here is the purpose of a team is to make everyone's weaknesses irrelevant. If you don't have time, we have a solution for you. If you don't like to sell or recruit, we have a solution for you. If you're broke, you have no money, we have a solution for you. Now, you might be in all three categories, we still have a solution for you. If you have a back window, okay. Now, let me share with you how we do this. This is our teamwork approach. And so hopefully you can fit in one or more of these categories. So first of all, if you just want to provide your back window, we have a funder, and that funder could be you or anyone else on the team. Somebody would be willing to pay for the sticker on their back window and pay for the $50 a month Prosperity Accelerator software. We have lots of people that are more than willing to do that. Why? Because those leads are going to be building their business. So it's smart for them as a funder to put up the money, because a third of all the signups are going to be assigned to them. And by the way, guys, this assumes that everyone is sidelined to each other in our opportunities. That's really not going to happen. You're going to have a lot of your team that's utilizing the system, and you could literally have 2/3 of these leads, even 100% of the leads on occasion, go to building and exploding your business. But we set this up so that it works even so our entire network can work together and complement and help each other. That's just the way we like to do things here. So number one, you can put a sticker on your back window. Somebody will pay for it. They'll pay for the software for you. So if all you want to do is put the sticker there, that's fine. Now we have prosperity consultants, and you can apply to be one of those consultants. Just fill out the form and let us know. Now, if you're good at explaining things, and by the way, guys, you won't have to sell as a prosperity consultant. You won't have to be a big salesman. Why? Because people are going to go through these sales funnels. They're going to watch the videos. It's going to be explained how everything works. It's a low price point, including free. If you choose to be one of our prosperity consultants, you can have appointments every 30 minutes of the day, helping people sign up and building your network without talking to any of your friends and family, without even leaving the house. You can build a network if you want to help us as one of our prosperity consultants. Now that's great news for our funders, because think about our funders. They don't have to have 100 back windows. We have a network for that. They don't even have to pick up the phone and have a conversation. We have people that will do that. What's their job? Well, they can pay they could plug into the system, and their funds would go to pay for the stickers and pay for the software. And we would literally, as we're building our network, we'll assign people to the funders. So those funders can have 100 windows, or 10 windows, 50 windows, 100 windows, driving leads to explode their business in all of our streams of income. So guys, that's how it works. Let me show you how you take action. Now, what I encourage you to do, by the way, is go to backwindowadvertising.com. Go ahead and fill that form out, so you can kind of see what it's like to be someone who's just responding off a back window. Now, of course, if you're on this call, we're looking at you more of a strategic business partner. And if you see the vision of that, then please go to bwa-partners.com and you fill that out. Now, when you go, this page explains how it works. Now, to apply, to let us know how you want to participate with us, just click on the button right there, back window partners, and fill out that form and let us know how you want to participate. Now, on the back window advertising, it actually asks for various information, which will help us get your stickers out right away. Okay, and that is, what is the dimensions of your back window? What we call the extra large back window is 27 inches tall. The smallest windows that we've been working with are, when you factor in some lost space because of the rear windshield wiper. So generally they're 14 inches, but with some loss because of the windshield wiper, we have about 12 inches high to work with. So the 12 inches high would be considered a small sticker. The 27 inch or 28 inch high window would be the extra large. And then we have small, medium, large, and extra large. So please put the dimensions. We're not going to be able to ship out a sticker for you guys if you have not put in the dimensions. Why? Because we don't know what, we want to fill up the window as much as we can to be most effective. You don't want this little sticker on this big window. So it's very important, folks, that you go to backwindowsadvertising.com and fill that out. But if you'd like to let us know these other ways that you can participate, then make sure that you go to bwa-partners.com and fill that out. And guys, quite frankly, that's where the big money is. It wouldn't surprise me to see, and this is our goal, that someone can put a back window advertising sticker on there, have a compound in the coming weeks and months, and have that develop into a six-figure income without you talking to anyone. Now, we're going to see, guys, as a team, we're going to help you build a team, and of course, reach out to your team, because that's a huge asset. So as we're building a team, we encourage you to get to know the team that we're helping to build for you. So it's good to be involved. But for those of you that don't like to sell, you don't like to recruit, you don't want to do home parties, you don't want to talk to your friends and your family, this is an incredible option, guys, that anybody can do. And by the way, making $500 a month doesn't sound huge, but let me tell you what, in my opinion, why I believe it is huge. It's not just the idea of making $500 a month. Excuse me, get right to the right slide. It's how you make it. See, when people can see, oh my goodness, I mean, all I have to do is rent out my back window to make this money. Don was telling us there's a website out there called Neighbor where people can rent their basement, extra room in your basement for storage. You can rent your garage. You can rent your driveway. People are doing that right now. Why not rent your back window for some money? So guys, this is such a simple message. That's why we believe it's going to be phenomenal self-replicating gold for all of us. And this is a way, guys, that we can come together, work together. Now let me just introduce the next part, and then make one last point, and then I'll be turning it over to Tyson so he can show you some of the software and some things that we've done. Okay. Excuse me. So the back window advertising, as I mentioned, there's a company with our different companies. I'm going to talk about the first company that everybody goes into and why they go into this company. Okay, number one, this company that they're going to go into has a e-wallet system. Number two, it's free to join. Number three, you can go to the top of this company with one leg. Okay, so we built what we call Rhino legs, where somebody can come in and a week later, or even a few days later, they can have 100 people in their downline. Guys, that creates such excitement and such belief for people. That's why we've chosen this company. It's called Life. We'll show you that. Actually, I'll go ahead and flip over that webpage. So the first company we put people into is Life. The company, the products are phenomenal. The compensation plan, guys, is a big reason why we chose it, but the products are phenomenal, okay? But on the compensation, again, that's why we did it. And Tyson's going to show you some systems that he put together where people are just, between him and Ed, which these guys are phenomenal marketers and our other leaders, people can enroll. They go right to the bottom of that Rhino leg. And then everybody that comes in after that goes in their business. So that's why we've chosen Life for this first business. It is the fact that we can put them in, we can put them in to set up an account for them so that we can pay the people with the back window advertising. They're $50 that first month. And then we'll gradually nudge them over to partner with us, because it's, quite frankly, a lot smarter to make the big dollars. It's much smarter to partner with us than to take I say you can take the little money or take the big money. Which one do you want? So we start them with the little money, but then we plug them in a company that has an e-wallet. We put them in that Rhino leg. So we talk to them 2 or 3 weeks later. They could have 100 or even hundreds of people on their team. Guys, so when we show them how they can earn a $500 a month car bonus by doing the same thing and putting other people in that one leg, then it's going to be a pretty easy jump for them to say, Because we could say, hey, if we're getting a lot of leads, then we can bump you to 500. But by getting you in Lorelei, if you get 4 people and they get 4 people into that Rhino leg, and you could be making $500 a month on a car bonus. And of course, we have other free opportunities that we can plug them into right there. But this is, I think of the it's a vortex, okay? This is our lead vortex from these windows into this Rhino build, into the system, and then we'll bring them to other streams of income. But this is my opinion. There's not a faster way to get people into our network than through this. Back window advertising plus other means of marketing into this Rhino leg will fire people up, and then they'll see what else they can do with us. So guys, that's our big picture. What I'd like to do now is have Tyson come on and go ahead and show us a little bit more about the technology and what he has done to streamline this Rhino build with Lorelei. It's phenomenal, guys. What Tyson's put together here is phenomenal. So let me go ahead and, oh, Tyson, you're already set as a co-host, so I think you can just go ahead and speak up anytime, my friend.
Awesome, awesome. So I'll go ahead and do a screen share. I'll show them the TPA back office. So let me go ahead and move things around here on my screen here. Had you on the, there we go. Let me know when you guys can see my screen. Can you see it? All right, you're muted. You don't have to be muted, Ken. So
we can see your screen.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, guys, so this is the TPA system. This is a must-needed system. You know, it was back in 2012 when I was searching for a system like this, because I was doing network marketing the old school way, where I'd go to the meetings and, you know, I'd bring the whole neighborhood to the meeting, right? You know, I'd have 4 or 5 people in the front row, but we didn't have the softwares. We really didn't have the leads. It's a lot cheaper instead of going to those, you know, work from home meetings, if you could just do it all from home. But in order to be successful online and whatnot, you need big numbers. So you need more than just 5 people. You need hundreds of people. So you need to be able to build leads list. So you need people to contact. Your phone, you know, the old school methods of just looking at your phone or calling all your friends and family, that doesn't work online. That wouldn't make sense. So this software, what are we in? 2019 now. So you definitely need to be using software that can get the leads and contacts for you. You do need to do some work though. I mean, it's not like you can do nothing. You need to get your link out there. And so when Ken was showing you guys the back window advertising, you guys noticed that there was a phone number on the back of the car. What happens is when someone texts money to the phone number that was on the back of the car, it sends them a message immediately back to their phone telling them, hey, what's your name? So it's customized. They put their name in. My name's Ken. And then it says, hi, Ken. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're interested in what it is we're doing. And then it gives them another call to action. It's like having that personal assistant, and it tells them where they need to go next. So the next thing, what it does is it gets more information from them. So at this point, you're just driving your car around. People are texting the back number on the car, and they're talking to a robot. But the message is they feel like they're talking to you, right? You can customize those messages, but we already have pre-done messages for you, so you guys don't have to worry about that. We get your sticker out to you. Everyone has their own unique phone number. So that way, when they text, those leads and contacts go to you. So they text, the robot's doing the work, but you're getting all the stats back to you while you're driving your car around. You don't have to look at it while you're driving your car. That's not safe. But once you park, you might look down at your phone after your destination, find that you have 5 leads, from just driving, across town. Okay. How nice would that be? You're driving to the office, you're driving to work. Some of you who are wasting your gas going to a job right now, you guys seen some of the Facebook viral images that show people going to work and they're bumper to bumper traffic. How good do you guys think a sticker would work on the back of your car? I know people aren't supposed to be on their phone while they're driving. But when I drive around, most people have their eyes into their phone, especially in their bumper to bumper traffic. So if they're right behind you, their nose is going to be right down on their phone, and they're going to be like, oh, I'll sneak this one. No one's going to see I'm on my phone. I got to see what this guy's up to in front of me. So your hands are off your phone, but those people all around you, they're like trying to figure out what you have on the back of your window, and those leads are going to you, okay? The end result is the robot talks back and forth to your prospects, and what it does is the last comment that the robot does for you is the robot sends them to one of your capture pages. So maybe it sends them to the Rhino build capture page, something that looks like this.
Hey guys, Tyson.
Where we explain what it is that we're doing, how they can get paid, and they can even fill out the form. Guess what? When they do that, then you get the credit. So it's very possible that these people text the number, the robot talks back and forth, they get to the capture page, and then they sign up in the opportunity that you're in. Right now we're doing Lura Life. So I've actually, I have this page that I built. We actually have several pages like this found in your back office under the Lura Life on the left-hand side. We have all the pages right here for you. We have 5
Hey guys,
pages
Tyson Curtis here. Welcome to your Lura Life
that you can use with training videos that jump out at you to tell you exactly what it is you need to do next. Okay. So if you just listen and follow the videos and don't skip steps, you guys can be profitable. So here are your links. We have multiple different links that you can use.
Do you feel tired?
So any of these links right here can be attached to your back window advertising. So you guys kind of see the picture of how this works. Someone sees the picture on your car, they text it, the robot talks back and forth. The robot gets them to your capture page. They lock in a position in the company. When they're in the Lura Life back office and they buy product, it's possible they might buy a product without even talking to you. You see, when I first started doing this, back when I was doing the business briefing type stuff, going to the home meetings, it was always a sales pitch, and everyone that I talked to, I had to give them this big old sales pitch myself, and I was spending hours with people that hadn't even purchased yet. But when you use software like this, it does the sorting for you, and when these people go through this system and they purchase from you, then you just call the ones that bought from you. Does that make sense? So if you guys want that real beach money where you can go on vacation and make money and make a good living, you shouldn't be contacting, everyone who hasn't purchased yet. You should just be, pretty much the game plan here is to contact those who have purchased from you. So if you're on vacation because you're making, all this money in these companies that you're doing, which you should be. If you're not, you need to be. But wouldn't it be nice if you're on vacation in Hawaii or whatever, or you're hanging out with your family on a cruise or whatever because you won one of these cruises or trips to one of these companies, and you're just calling people up and saying, hey, I can't talk long. I'm in the Bahamas, but I just want to say thanks for buying the product. How far do you think that would go with your new person instead of you having to do the whole sales pitch? So this system is designed to help you not have to speak to people. However, if you do speak to your leads, I'm not saying not to speak to people that haven't purchased yet, but just imagine if some of these people have exposure first to your business before you talk to them, right? Instead of saying, hey, meet me across town at Starbucks, wasting all your gas, sitting across from them. You got blenders going on and stuff. You're giving them a sales presentation. They're not really paying attention to you. They're looking at their clock the whole time. You haven't even told them what your business is yet. How nice would it be if this system set up your people for you, kind of got them in the right mindset so that when you had to do, yes, I'm a real person close, it actually works. What I mean by that is like if you get someone to text, the system, the robot talks back and forth and gets them to the capture page and they create their account with the capture page. Let's say they haven't bought yet, but you contact them. Don't you think that your presentation is going to be a whole lot shorter? Pretty much all they're going to want to know is, oh, wow, real person calling me back. That's all I needed. I just needed to know this was real and legit with all the scams out there. And you're like, yeah, you went through the sorting process. You saw the presentation. I just need to tell you, you need to buy. So that's pretty much all you have to do. Maybe you can send them to your Facebook account just so that they see that you're a real person. We have training for that on how to set up your Facebook. Don't be flipping the bird on your profile pic. Don't be putting birds on your profile pic. You guys know what I'm talking about? So make sure that your profile pics look presentable, professional. So that way when someone visits your Facebook, they just basically, all you need to do on top of the system is just make sure that you are a good-looking person that's not flipping off the world with birds, okay? Good language. Don't do things to offend people. You know, don't do crazy things, you know, that are going to offend the world. And you should be good. So, Ken, do you want me to?
Yeah, Tyson. Yeah, if you could show them what you did with the API with Laura Life, I think that'd be pretty exciting for them to see.
Okay, so it's simple. First off, I'll go into Lura Life. So let's say you're in this company, Lura Life, and you guys get your account. Once you get inside here, you'll see on the left-hand side, you'll see our links that the company's provided for you. You can use these links. They're awesome. They're beautiful pages that the company's provided. You'll send your prospects directly to these links and these pages. The person fills out their name, their last name, their phone number, and their email. But in order for them to get an account and to lock in going through the company's pages, they actually have to purchase a product before they can take a test drive, before they can actually, you know, get a feel of what's going on here, okay? What we've actually done with the Prosperity Accelerator system, we've actually made it possible that we can skip the purchasing step. That way people can actually take a test drive before they buy. Think about it. When you purchase a vehicle for $20,000, $30,000, do you just walk inside and write a check for it, or do you say, hey, can I take a test drive really quick? And I understand that our Lura Life products are only like $60, but why don't we give people the test drive on a $60 product? If you do it on a $20,000 or $30,000 product, how many people do you think you can close in your business if you gave them a test drive on a $20 to, you know, or a $60 product? So what I want to show you guys, we have these links, okay? And you want to use these links, but you do need to make sure that you put in this little box right here. What we need to do is we need to link our Prosperity system with your Lura Life account. So what we need you to do is we just need you to grab the end part of the link. Just grab your username right there at the end and copy the last little bit, not the full link. And over at Prosperity, we need you to just go ahead and put that in this box right here and click Save. Once you've done that, all these pages will actually work as if, you know, they're completely connected to Prosperity, okay? So what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and click on any one of these that we have here. We got some fun ones, by the way. We got some different.
Yeah, we do.
Tyson Curtis here. Me and my buddy Edward have a plan to take over the world. I'm just kidding. We're not taking over the world. We've got a plan to hook everyone up. What are we doing? Come here, come close.
Basically, I have these videos that kind of get your people's attention. You know, what I do need to do so I can test this for you guys, though, I do need to make sure I'm logged out of my Lura Life account because the test won't work. And if you guys need to test, that's fine too. Just make sure you're not logged in when you test. So, Ken, go ahead and give me a name of a prospect.
Ben Franklin.
Ben, huh?
Sure.
I'm just going to go Ben.
Ben.
Okay, Ben Franklin. That'll be his email. So I'll just put in a fake emails just so we can get past this spot here. And you guys can do this too if you want to test. What if there is a Ben Franklin that wants to sign up here? I'll put some numbers there just to save him. So someone would go through, they would watch the video, the car back window would get them to the spot. They would fill out the form, name, email, phone number, username, and password. They click get instant access. And what it does is it immediately puts them right into the Lura Life back office. And if you look in the upper left or upper right-hand corner, oh, it's not Ben Franklin, it's Beth Franklin.
Oh, Beth, okay.
Beth Franklin. In the right-hand corner, because that's how I did a typo. Make sure you put your username in correctly because we can't change that later. But once they get back here, it says get your car bonus back. They can even watch this mission video.
Hey, welcome everybody to the Rhino Build. What is the Rhino Build? Well, it's a group of marketers with the same mission. We have our heads down. We're built a straight line.
So as soon as that account's created, that new prospect, they went from a back window sticker. They're in the back office. They're locked in underneath you. They watched a 23-minute video that tells them how to and what they need to do next. We've got different Facebook groups that they can click on. It opens in a new window, and they can join our Facebook group. Facebook's having issues today, so we probably can't show that right now. But then they go up here and they click on Get Your Car Bonus Pack because this video is going to tell them to do so. They choose their country or wherever they're at, and they just simply come down here and they grab a car bonus pack. This is the one that I got. I got the one with the O2 drops, the Thrive, and the Detox T. The detox tea is amazing. So if you want to lose weight, that's where I'm at. Or if you just want to clean out your system, get all the toxins out, it's great. It's amazing. Makes you feel a whole lot better. So even if you're a skinny one, this is not a bad deal to take, okay? So we also have the car bonus pack sample kit. What that does is get you 10 different samples that you can sample out to your friends. We also have the $79.90 pack that you can get. It's just the detox tea. That'll give you 4 months supply. We've got the Thrive, which will get you 4 months supply. We've got this one here, which will get you a 3 month supply of the O2. But the one I would recommend, the one I did, is this $89.90.
Yeah, I like that because you get one of each of the core products.
Yeah, so definitely encourage you guys, if you haven't done so yet, to upgrade and buy at least one of these products, because we're working on Car Bonus as a team right now. And you'll see that this person, if they were to go to their dashboard, they already have an account because they went through my link. And if
Hey, Tyson, I want to throw out there our little incentive if they're in a car pack.
Yeah, we've got some incentives. So you guys will have to upgrade before we tell you what that. I'm just kidding. But we got some pretty good incentives. Basically, if you get 4 people, they get 4 people the car bonus pack, you get $500 a month lifestyle bonus change. It's like cash. You don't have to use it for a car. It could be just cash. It could definitely change your life. And as soon as you qualify, as soon as you get your 4, they get 4. You don't have to wait a whole month to get paid. The following week, you're going to get that $500. And you can actually do that twice. And you can do it with the build on the left leg that we're actually building. Some of us,
or on the right leg as well, depending on which you find out which leg you're in and you stay with that.
The way you find out what leg you're in is you simply just go into your back office and go to your binary tree view, and you just, whatever leg is bigger, like I have 4 people on my left and 1 on my right. So that means that I'm probably supposed to be building this leg over here, because let's say I didn't put these people in and they were spillover, because probably most of these are spillover, right? Then I know that I need to go in my back office and I need to also set my leg to the left leg. So that way when I use the system that they all go on the left side. And together, guys, we're just building either left or right. Find out from your sponsor if you're on the left or right leg, and just build as deep as you possibly can, okay?
By the way, guys, when you set up your new account, that's the first thing you want to do is go in and set for the left or the right. You don't want to alternate. You don't want it alternating, because that'll take some people and put them off in the weak leg, and they'll be at a huge disadvantage. So make sure it's set to the left or the right, depending on what team you're on.
Yeah, so get in there, see what leg that you're on, and stay in that leg. It's a team effort. So we're also doing, are we talking about the Rotator benefit as well?
Yeah, guys, with the marketing that we're doing, Tyson and Ed, they've got a lot of built-in contacts, and they've recruited like 100 people each or more, and they've agreed to take leads and help you get your personals, along with the other marketing that we're doing to help you get your personals. So that's an advantage, guys, a big incentive. You know, if you're going to buy a product, why not get the car qualifying pack? We recommend the $89 pack because you get one each of the core products. You can get the $79, but that's just, I think that's all. That package is just tea. Why not do the $89 package and get one each of the products? And by the way, Tyson, can you show them where in the back office of Laurel Light they can go and watch an hour presentation on the products from the founder of the company? Can you show them where to find that?
Well, they'll actually find that over here in Lura Life under Prosperity System.
Yes.
Lura Life, it's right on the very bottom of this page. There's an hour presentation with Dan Putnam, the owner.
In any product, do we think?
So I'd encourage you guys to dive into this page and go through all the training. I have how to build big with the Rhino build, what leg are you in. There's full training on this. So that way you don't have to teach your people what it is that they have to do. But I'll tell you this, people are people. People don't want to watch videos. They just want money, right? If they don't have a boss telling them to do something, they probably won't do it. So even though they didn't watch the video and you're going to contact them and try to help people on your team, what your job is just to remind them to watch the video. So when they try to ask you for a crash course, you just say, look, slow down, watch the video. I mean, that's really all you guys have to do. It's a lot easier than you guys staying on the phone with them for a half hour trying to teach this kind of stuff. So There's a couple other things that we're doing though. We are doing a rotator. What that is if you guys see, we have these different links here, and just me and Ed alone, we've put hundreds of people frontline to us, in this program. And the reason we're able to do that is because we know how to do systems. Ken knows how to do systems. Lance in the TPN team over in Utah knows how to do systems. But we don't do anything without systems anymore. We're not doing it the old hotel meeting way. But a lot of marketers are still doing it that way. They're online, but they're still trying to do it the old school way. And so you guys are going really slow. And that's why it's really important that you guys use this prosperity system, because there's no other way that I would ever build my business. This is the same type of system that I've been using since 2012. And this is why I'm able to put hundreds of frontline, because I use systems. So it's like a learning curve. Majority of the people that I've signed up frontline, they'll go out and do onesies and twosies, which I'm totally cool with that, because if you got 100 people that get 1 or 2 a month, that's still another 300 on your team. But if some of those people would step up and start using systems like this and not just watching what we're doing, and actually use the software that generates leads and contacts through capture pages, you guys can also start building big teams. But it all starts with having a system like this. So you got to make sure that you have the system, and you can use it for free, which the free version allows you to use some of these capture pages that we already have. But guys, me and Ed and Ken and the leaders here, we've built our own pages, because when you're promoting to people, you might want a custom page built just for you, a certain way that needs to talk about you. If you build something custom, you're going to get a lot better results, because you're talking to your audience. Your audience needs to see you. Your audience needs to see, the way you do it, the way you're comfortable doing it, right? And so it's super important that you use the software. And the way you do that is when everyone comes into Prosperity Accelerator, they can get the free membership. But I would definitely encourage all you guys, because I wouldn't do my business any other way, is to upgrade let me just go ahead and show you guys. I want to log into a free account in the system. Since we got some people on here I know, I'll go ahead and use their accounts. Let's see, who do I got on here?
Hey, Tyson, let me throw out a little promotion here. So anyone that upgrades to the $50 membership, which allows you to keep 1/3 of the leads that come in because you are paying for the software, we will go ahead and pay for your sticker and send that out to you. So we'll have that through midnight on Sunday. Anyone that upgrades to the $50 software, we will pay for the sticker. We will send it out to you, and we'll get that out to you. So what that means, guys, if maybe you were only going to get 1/3 of the leads because of because someone else was going to pay for your sticker and the software, you can up that to 2/3 of the leads just by upgrading here. So we'll go ahead and put that out as a nice incentive, and that's good through Sunday midnight Eastern time. Just so you know.
So when you're in your back office, I know Kareem's on here, so I went ahead and grabbed his account. Because his account's still set on free, and he needs to upgrade ASAP, like tonight. Hint, hint. So when
hey, he shows up everywhere, so I'm sure he will be happy to do that.
Yeah. So this is Kareem's account. He can just click on the Unlock Accelerator membership. As you can see, it's free on the top. Once he clicks on that, he can just click on the place order. This is what he has. This is what he's going to get. He clicks on the place order, and then just go ahead and fill out your details and make your payment. And once you've done that, it's going to upgrade your account to the Accelerator membership. Once you have the Accelerator membership, you'll be able to do a whole lot more than without it. We'll be able to go ahead and mail you out your sticker for your back window. We'll be able to give you 2/3 of the leads, correct, Ken?
That's correct. All
right. But if you want 100% all your leads, you can take it one step further. If you go down here to step 3, we have a professional package. If you're really, if you're one of those people that just want to take it all, 100% of the leads yourself, you can buy the membership for $50 a month, but you can also watch this video on step 3, and you can upgrade again to the Accelerator Pro. It's an additional $50, so it's $100 a month. But now you get 100% of the leads, And it has that feature where Ken was talking on how you can import your own contacts. And it has a SMS and voiceless or ringless voice drop feature. So if you guys want to import your contacts that you currently have from another company, or you have a big list that you purchased and paid for, you can get this system working for you if you go with the Accelerator Pro. So you get your Accelerator membership for $50. That's the base. And then you add an additional $50 for $100 a month. And you can go ahead and get access to texting and voiceless ringless drops, plus get 100% of your leads from your back window.
In fact, Tyson, let me just comment on that really quick. So the reason for that is we'll go ahead and pay for a number if you're just doing the 50, but you're not going to have a login to see the texting back and forth unless you're at the $100 level, which you'll have your own login. The way we've done that is just to make it available to more people. At the $50, since there's a lot of people that would prefer that, we do the follow-up. Now that we'll follow up on, think about like phishing. Someone's nibbling on the line because they are responding to the text, but they haven't gone to the point of filling out a form with a lead page or a capture page. So those little leads in there will be in our login, and so you won't have access to that. If you want access to every one of the leads in the texting platform, then that's where you would need your own account, and that would be the which package is it? It's the $100 package.
So what you would need to do is, if you look at my screen, this is the Accelerator membership. So this membership has upgraded one time. It has the base membership Accelerator, so it could get 2/3 of the leads from the sticker. We'll go ahead and get the sticker out. But if this person, which is my account, you click on professional packages, you can actually click on to see the options, and you have the $50 Accelerator Pro, we have the Ascender, and we have the Ascender Pro package. What the differences are between these packages are, it just has a little bit more, we do more for you, basically, so you can enjoy, your life, and we take care of more details for you. Like the first package here gets you access to your leads and contacts so you can work your leads. But the Ascender package, we actually have a call center that will actually call for you. Ken, isn't it the Ascender package where we start actually making those calls for them?
It's really the top package, but we can work with each person accordingly.
All right. So typically, what do they get with this $100 package? So it's 50 plus the 100.
Yeah. What they get is more credits. But the other thing, guys, is if you think about this with 4, it's break even. So if somebody wanted to upgrade to the $200 package just to have the whole thing, and let's say that you're not really utilizing all the credits, we could transfer those credits to actually where our call center recruits people for you. So there's a way that those credits could be used for us doing it for you rather than you having to do all the work yourself.
So when Ken says 200, guys, because you guys are like, what? It says 150. That's the top package. Well, if you look down here at the bottom, it says $50 Accelerator membership, which is the base, which is required. And then the add-on would be 150. So it's 50 a month, billed separately, the 150 billed separately. So a total of 200, it's the top membership. And that's if you just want to get a sticker on the back of your car, 100% access to all your leads and contacts from your car. Also, you have access to the SMS, the ringless voice drop features. You could have 10,000 phone numbers, and on a texting platform that we have, you can broadcast out to 10,000 people a message that you might have, inviting them to a webinar or something. It's super powerful. I wouldn't work any business if I couldn't contact or email thousands of people with a click of a mouse. In the past, I had to do one person at a time, and that would be no fun, especially with the number of leads I have, leads and contacts. Imagine if you have 50,000 people, you're not going to call all those. But this, even with the biggest package, guys, the $200 package, so you get the 50.
Oh, that's good. I had to go to DMV, and I'm meeting Moses right now.
Hey, somebody's
to give him all his paperwork.
Guys,
and I
we
was
can hear your
driving by
conversation.
your place,
So let me
Troy.
go ahead and mute all. Somebody would not like us listening to their whole conversation, I'm
I
sure.
had to go to DMV today, and I couldn't. And I was in line.
Okay, good.
I headbutted the guy and got arrested. No. So basically, if you can go with this big package here, it's 50 and then 150, so 200 a month, and then we'll even call your contacts for you. So you just drive your car around, and we'll actually have our call center call your people for you and close your sales for you. And then like Ken was saying, if you're paying $200 a month, but what if you're getting 25% of the people that come in on a monthly basis? So what if you had 4 people that got the $200 package? Well, that would pay for your $200 a month. Right, Ken? You'd be making a $50.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely.
So if you got the $200, if you're going all in with us guys, you get the $200 pack, you get 4 people at that, you now have the big pack. We're calling your contacts for you, your people's team. We're calling your people's for them. And if this isn't the first rodeo, this isn't the first company you guys been in, you guys know that your team is pretty lazy, right? So wouldn't it be nice if you just got your whole team on a program like this where their contacts were called for them, but they were paying for it, and then your team was growing because they had someone else closing? So anyways, guys, no matter what you choose here, we have different options. But I think
Tyson, just for clarity, and so we'll follow up with all your leads on any of the packages. The purpose of the higher package is if you're really going to get involved and do a lot of texting and things like that. But even if you upgrade to that, we'll let you convert your credits over into advertising packages as well. But just to let you know, guys, as we spelled out here, we could be reaching out to your contacts if you just have a sticker on your back window, or if you're just a funder. So we have full service on all these packages, with us following up on your leads on all these packages.
Yeah, if you just want to drive your car around and let us do the work, you pay a little bit more. But if you want to do the work, then you just pay a little less. And if you don't buy any of these packages at all, and you just stay with the free one, which is cool, but you're stuck with Facebook marketing and Instagram and Twitter, and you're stuck with doing the old school methods that I did prior to 2012. You can't email broadcast. You don't have a custom autoresponder. You don't have any of that stuff. In back here, you guys will find that I have training videos that teach you how to set up your contact groups, set up your autoresponder, set up your email broadcast, capture page editor, and your drag and drop. But like I said, if you don't want to have to set up everything, you just want to drive around town, that's cool too. Just pay a little bit more money. But if you want to do it yourself, we have that option too. So I think that's good, Ken. Back to you. I mean, everyone just needs to get their sticker, right? So if they don't buy anything, if they don't buy even the 50, we can still get them a sticker, but they're only going to get a third of their leads for driving around, right?
That's right. Yeah, let me go back to the website here and kind of point that out.
Okay, let's go back to screen share with you, and maybe we can go over it again.
Okay, let me know if you see my window.
Yep, we can see it.
Okay, great. So yeah, guys, call to action. We'll wrap this up. Thank you so much for being on the call. Of course, the foundation is our Prosperity Accelerator lead capture page, and at least get the free version, guys. There's no cost to that. You could go directly to the site, and we can move you to make sure that you're connected to the person that referred you. We're very big on that, guys. So however you come to know about us, we want to make sure you're connected in the referral network. But if you just want to get that free account open right away, you can just go right to the site, click on open a free account, and you can do that tonight if you haven't done so already. And then, of course, reach out to us. Let us know. We'll move you where you're supposed to be. And then to fully participate in the back window advertising, you'll need this upgraded software package. Someone will pay for it for you, or the Prosperity Network will go ahead and waive the cost for you. Somebody will pay that. Now, quick clarification, if we pay it in terms of waiving it, then we won't be able to pay the commissions. If we have a funder that funds it, then we'll pay the commissions. Or if you pay it, we'll pay the commission. So just a little footnote on there. Excuse me, but everybody needs to have the upgraded package if you're involved with the back window advertising. The accelerated prosperity system, that's also referred to right on that site. So you don't have to worry about writing it down. So right here, you can see acceleratedprosperitysystems.com. So it'll show you where to go to that site for more detail. And then you have back window advertising. If you haven't filled out that form, please do so. Even if you're thinking, hey, I want to partner, because there's information on the first website that's not on the second. So I recommend that you go ahead, let's see, back window advertising. So go to that form, fill that out, and then we have the BWA-partners. You can fill that out. And if you're not yet in Laurel Life, guys, it's free to join. Make sure that you get with the person that's referred you, and they'll give you that that landing page where you'll be able to go right into the bottom of that Rhino leg, and make sure we want to make sure that everyone's in that like a freeway where you're having lots of people coming on your team. So it's very important that the person that you sign over their site is set for either the left or the right, depending on which leg is being built. And by the way, guys, when do you start building a left leg? Well, in Laurel Life, you don't ever have to. You can make $500 a month with one leg. You can make $1,000 a month with one leg, all the way up to $2,000 a month with one leg. You could go to the top of the compensation plan in one leg. Now, they do have matching bonuses to where any of the people that you bring, if they go out and build a second leg, you can make 50% of their $20,000 a week if they go to the top of the company. 10% down 5 levels. So this is the reason we've chosen Laurel Life. We love being able to build one leg and the synergy that creates that we don't find in any other compensation plan. And so you could join Laurel Life. Just get the link of the person that referred you, and you could sign up and you could be in seconds. But make sure once you're in there that you set your leg to the left or the right, depending on what your uplines team is doing. Beautiful thing, guys, just really quick, we'll wrap this up. You can get a free account with the Prosperity Accelerator. You can sign up for back window advertising for free. You can partner with us with back window advertising partners for free. You could join Laurel Life for free. and guys, we have some advertising packages, and they're commissionable. There's some big money here. So if someone's looking at having some money, find some big team acquisition packages that we have, or advertising packages. The thing I love about using your dollars to build teams is, unlike technology, when you're buying, as we know, certain technology, as it becomes obsolete, your money can go less and less and less and less. When you're investing in building a network and building a team, especially as we're adding streams of income, guys, your profitability can get better and better and better and better. And so stay tuned, guys. We'll have other trainings that'll get into more detail on this.
I got something to add, Ken, before you end it.
Oh yeah, please do, Tyson. Go ahead.
So we do have a special little incentive on top of everything that we've already built for Laurel Life. And what we're doing for those who have the car bonus pack, this is not something that Laurel Life company's doing, but if you have the car bonus pack, I've put nearly 1,000 people on that one side this month, right, already myself, with the team. And I don't need to put personals underneath myself anymore. So what I've been doing is teaching the leaders that they set their front line up on a rotator, and then instead of their front line having to go out and get all those front line themselves to get car bonus qualified, we put our personals underneath people on our team, as long as they have the car bonus pack. So if you have the car bonus pack, let your sponsor know that you have the car bonus pack. We can include you in a rotator, which rotates through the links. I did one of those yesterday, and each person on my front line got 400 impressions, which means 400 views to their website, and it happened within like 2 hours. Wow. So basically, I'm going to start myself doing that daily for my team. So as long as you have the car bonus pack, I could promise you anywhere between 200 and 400 views on your website link per day, but you must have the car bonus pack. So for a limited time, what we're doing is we're letting anyone who has the car bonus pack be a part of that rotator. But in time, we don't want to oversaturate it. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to up the qualification to, you need to have at least 4 personals yourself to stay on the rotator. And then we're going to move it to where you need to have 4, they get 4 to stay on the rotator. And that just makes it fair for those who are working the business. And so since we're so new right now, it's definitely time sensitive that you guys get the car bonus pack, because you guys can be, on that rotator for the rest of the month and be getting free signups, even if you're lazy. But after this month, lazy people don't get this deal. If you're lazy, go get the car bonus pack. I've got some friends that are on here right now that have already got the car bonus pack. They're already in that. I've got Don Eagle. Unmute yourself, man. He's on here, and he'll vouch. He's already got some signups from me from the Rotator. But,
hey, Tyson, let me make a real quick comment, guys, on how generous this is. This is huge. I want to share this really quick. Looking past, next week, just long term, how powerful this can be. So if somebody, okay, so we're building down this Rhino leg where nobody's really building their second leg right now. We want you to go ahead and get car qualified, and that's where these leads that Tyson's saying can help you get your 4, and then our marketing can help therefore get their 4. But the big deal here, guys, too, is if one of these people go out and build a second leg, this binary, if both legs grew to their potential, could be $10,000 a week, or excuse me, $20,000 a week. Well, because that person's assigned to you, you get a 50% matching bonus. So what Tyson's giving away potentially on one of these people that he's getting over your website instead of taking it for himself could literally be $10,000 a week is what he's giving up to encourage our team to help you get your 4 and them to get their 4 so that you get car qualified. But see that we have this team mentality where, and by the way, the Rhino leg, that the mentality of that is we're just driving deep. You're charging like a Rhino. We are not thinking about ourselves. We're thinking about our team. And that's why we're just driving this to China, so to speak. When do you start your second leg? Well, let's get you car qualified, making $500 a month or $1,000 a month before you think about building your second leg. And I just want to clarify this. You could go to the top of the compensation plan with this, never actually you building your second leg because of the matching bonus, because you could get a 50% match. And also, just a little technical, but that's up to 6 or 5 generations at 10%, 5 generations of matching bonus. So guys, you literally potentially can make $1 million a year never building your second leg with this company within a binary. So guys, that's why we've chosen this company. It's free to join. You can get car qualified with 1 leg. You can go make amazing money with 1 leg, because we know people, if you're not a marketer, to build that second leg can be a challenge. And that's why we have this Rhino mentality. We're ducking our head and giving to you. So think about this, guys. Your upline is serving you by putting all these people below you. And that's what I love about this. It's servant leadership. It's a giving mentality. Just shows our commitment to the team. Is Don able to make that comment that you wanted him to make? I don't think so.
I gotta add something. Sorry, someone came to my front door, but I wanted to add something really quick. Just let everyone know, where am I getting my traffic? Well, some of it's from personal. I also have some sources that I've actually been funding to get traffic. And so we'll be teaching the leaders how to use money out of their own pockets to make this happen. And also keep in mind, when we're giving you our personals, we're also giving you money, because let's say I set up the Rotator and I'm using your link. There's fast starts in this thing. So let's say someone buys, right? There's a commission that Life pays out on that. Someone buys a car bonus pack, that's like $20 that would have went in my pocket, that goes in your pocket. You didn't do anything. If I got you 4, didn't I just give you $80 that would have went in my pocket?
That's right.
What if I gave you 10?
That's right.
Isn't that $200? So basically that's what we're doing here. I just want to let you guys know that when you guys buy that car bonus pack, you're getting the products so you guys can, better your health, understand the products a little bit better. But what we're doing is, because you're showing us that you have some skin in the game, we're hooking you up. We're pulling money out of our pockets so we can build your team. So that's why it's got to be a limited time. And then the other thing Ken mentioned, it's free to join. All the programs that we have are free to join. Well, what does that mean? Well, did you guys know with Life that even if you didn't buy a single product, it's not a pay-to-play program, that you can make up to $20K a week in this company just building from finding customers. So you're not required to have a product. And that's kind of cool, right? Because you see all these companies, that's like a red flag. If they're making you buy a product, the product must not be very good. So with Life, it's not like a requirement. but you can earn as much as a guy buying product. We are encouraging our players, though, on our team to buy the car bonus pack because there's extra incentive to work the one leg as the team, and we can all get the car bonus, the $500 twice. You know, there's an additional $500 two more times, so we can actually make a total of $2,000 on business volume. So we're asking everyone, don't just be a freeloader and come in for free and stay free. Try to put some skin in the game and buy some product, and then build with us. And then once you're making $500 to $1,000 on the one leg, and we've helped you do that, return the favor. You know, when you're working your right leg, do it for your team too. Make sure when you're building that right side that you're not just putting a big leader on the right side so you can make gobs of money. Sometimes people do that. They're like, oh, let's put on my weak leg, I'll put this really rock star over there and I'll make a bunch of money. No, don't think that way. When you guys go over there and you're working your right or your left or whatever your weak leg is, just make sure you guys are in that mindset still of helping them. You know, no one wants to join a leg that doesn't have any growth underneath it. Everybody that's here right now on the Zoom, the reason you guys are here is because you're like, what's going on? You know, there's something going on. You guys looked at your legs. Some of you have 300 people under you. Some people have 100 people under them. Some people have 800 under them. They're like, what the heck? I didn't do anything. So you guys are here listening for this last hour and a half because you guys know that there's something up. There's a team building going on here. So back to you, Ken.
Great. Thanks, Tyson. Well, guys, as you can see, we're quite excited about this. We're going to go ahead and wrap up the call. Appreciate everyone being on here. Stay tuned. And just make sure, guys, make sure that you sign up for a free account at the very least with the Prosperity Accelerator. We will make sure you put your phone number in there because we're utilizing our texting platform. So if you want to know when these next events are and these opportunities, when Facebook is down like it was today, how are we going to reach out to you? Well, we're going to use our texting platform and reach out to you. So make sure you're getting everything that we're providing that for free at least, and then get educated to see where it makes sense to upgrade. So make sure you get the free Prosperity Accelerator. Make sure you sign up for back window advertising, bwa-partners.com. Get in the build, guys. Think about this. If you delay getting into Laura Life, there could have been 100 people that you missed out on, okay, or more. So don't delay. Make sure that you get the link of the person that's there. If you're not sure, please reach out because we honor the relationships, guys. We want to make sure if you were introduced to our network through somebody, we want to make sure that everybody gets the credit. And in some cases, there's maybe some people missing. So don't just jump too fast. Let's make sure we're connecting all the relationships because the integrity in the relationships and what you guys bring to the table, we honor that. We appreciate it, and we want to make sure everyone gets the credit. So guys, thanks for being on the webinar. We will be texting out. We're going to have a special call for folks that were involved in another project that we're going to have some special consideration for that group. There's most of the people on this call that doesn't apply to, so I don't want to get into the details. But the only way we can reach out to you guys, make sure that you have a Prosperity Accelerator account, your phone number's in there. Join these different Facebook groups, and we'll make sure that everybody gets notification of the various webinars coming up in the near future. So thanks, guys, for being on the call. We'll go ahead and end the call. And normally we do some Q&A, but there's a lot of work we need to get done, and this call's gone on plenty long. So we just want to go ahead and end the call. But reach out to us, guys. We'll make sure that we get all your questions answered. And guys, multiple streams of income. Not everything works out. We have a systemized way that we can work together. And I believe, guys, and we've had some pretty big years. Best year, I bought best short term, about 200 homes in 36 months. We've had some pretty good years. I believe, even despite the challenges we've had, 2019 will be the most prosperous year in my life, and for many of the leaders that know what I know, they believe it is as well. So not everything goes, that's why we do multiple streams, not everything goes according to plan, but we stick together in this network. We keep moving forward. Whatever didn't work, we find a way to move forward And that's what we're doing. We invite you to be part of our network, and thank you for your time. And we'll be talking to you real soon. Thanks, guys. Oh, stop the recording here. I have to get back where I was. This is a new software, guys, so I'm just learning where all these features are. So thanks, guys, for being on the call, and we'll talk to you all